It is phenomenal for me to realize that tomorrow is day 700. 700 days that I've been doing these videos, 700 days the hostages have been held in these tunnels of terror and trauma and torture. And really, it's also my birthday, and I'm glad to be part of Tikkun Olam. Have you heard of Tikkun Olam? Tikkun Olam is this righteousness and justice in the face of injustice. And I look at the injustice going on. The missile by the Houthis that they've sent, that's a cluster munition. IDF updated that it was indeed a cluster munition that was aimed at our people, innocent civilians, under a barrage of falling projectiles, unidentified objects falling. And if you see any of these, we tell the people, report it to the police immediately. As a bomb disposal guy, that's part of our unit. Don't go and touch pieces of a rocket, okay, until it's been cleared. Now, I have at my home some pieces of some of those Iranian missiles that fell, some of them right on our right near our charity buildings, near my house. And right now, by the way, the Islamic Republic, the IRGC, is close to collapse in Iran right now. Civil war is very possible. Things don't happen as quick as people are saying. And to change an entire society from a dictatorship to a democracy, that the people have to decide that. People have to choose that, and it's not immediate. We would hate to see another very similar regime of oppression rise if this one were to fall. Guys, it's a journey. We got to walk this journey to freedom, and it's all based on the Hebrew scriptures. It's based on the Torah. Everything we enjoy in the West is based off the Bible. You see what's happening right now? We're in really the propaganda part of World War III, global jihad. You look at the assassination attempt on our Minister of Defense. Did you notice that? Suddenly, and also near our Prime Minister's house, the Defense Minister's security noticed drones flying over his home, okay? And his guards quickly evacuated them to a safe place, and his family to a safe place. Later, they found that day that those drones were equipped with bombs. We have to be very, very strong, unrelenting, very tough. Hezbollah site was bombed. We're not going to let them build up their drones and start, launching their cruise missiles into our neighborhoods anymore. No. But the big thing you guys are asking about, and I'm here to tell you, is that we're gearing up everything for the ginormous Gaza City op. You might call it Gideon's Chariots 2 with horses of fire, okay? IDF, we're gearing up to take Gaza City, the last major stronghold of the Hamas. And of course, suddenly Hamas, they see this, and they right away say, hey, we're willing to negotiate a comprehensive deal. And they said, we're willing to free the hostages as long as Israel completely withdraws from Gaza. And they talk about opening the borders for goods. We're doing that. So much goods. I mean, there's 2 million people, a little over 2 million people, and 2 million tons of food have come in. I mean, how much, 1 ton per person? It's just, you know what I mean? And so really, we realize that you can't trust them. So here's the conditions that we have, okay? And this is what it's going to be. It's our way or that's it, or else, okay? Disarmament of Hamas, demilitarization of Gaza, Israeli security control in Gaza. That's right, we got to make sure, we're not leave, we make sure that it's going to be no more explosive belts and missiles and production. No. Establishment of an area free from indoctrination. And only these conditions will prevent a repeating of the massacre that happened on October 7th. Okay, and so Netanyahu says it, our Minister of Defense says it. This is what's going to happen. And also, Gaza City, it's going to look just like how Rafah looks. Okay, how Beit Hanun looks if they don't surrender and disarm now. This is the last chance of the last chances. And I know there's those, even in Israel, who say we should just negotiate with terrorists. There are those. But there's also the thought, and I like how our minister, our highest guy, Chief of Staff, Eyal Zamir of the IDF, Israel Defense Force, he said, wait a minute, what happens, when we take Gaza City? What's next? We win, and what happens? Well, there would have to be rule. I mean, military rule. It just can't be completely lawless wild. So yeah, we'd have to carry out orders, but there's definitely we need to look at the long-term plan. And right now, Hamas is framing the proposal like it's peace for hostages, but we see it really as empty rhetoric. They've tricked us enough, and so I believe that it's time for us to complete the removal, by force if they won't surrender. it's removal by force. You can see on this map how much we've actually taken already, how much of victory we've actually had already. And this is going around the world. Pray for victory, my friends. Pray for victory, full and complete victory. You know, Zechariah 12, it talks about what happens to those countries that try to come against Israel. It says, Zechariah 12, verse 9, "In that day I will set out to destroy the nations that attack Jerusalem." So they have a last chance of the last chances right now.